YouTube, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be looking at our current FC25 investments. We have fodder, we have team of the weeks. We'll look at when to sell those cards. Also, what our next investment is going to be. If you don't have anything at the moment, there are a couple cards I think you can be buying, maybe some Evo potential investments. And we have La Liga Player of the Month leaked. We'll look at that. But before we get into all of that, we got to talk about content today on Tuesday. And again, guys, if you want coins on FC25, make sure you check out u7buy.com and use code Teddy at checkout. You will get 8% off your order. Cheap, fast, reliable coins, u7buy.com. Link is in the description down below. All right, here we go. So, content today on Tuesday. We're going to start off with the player SBCs. Not a bad one right here with Rafael Marquez. He's really cheap as well. Right here, 3 squads. He's going to cost you just around 70,000 coins. Here's the card. Not bad. It's not a bad card at all. If you need a cheap center back, he's definitely not horrible. In-game stats solid. Play styles are decent as well. One thing I will say is, if you can spend a little more, like an extra 70, 80K, you got the Bremer, you got the Upamecano. I don't know if Tapsoba is still available, but obviously those cards don't have hero chemistry. So a little different there, but those center backs definitely better. So that was the player SBC. Now, today is Tuesday. We talked about it. Tuesday is Upgrade SBC Day. That's the day where we usually see Team of the Weeks do pretty good. They are doing pretty good. Not as good as we maybe would have hoped. So, 82 plus 2 of 5 player pick. This is nothing super crazy. I think it's just an 83 squad. Yeah, it's just an 83 squad. It's nothing crazy. Last week on Tuesday, we had an 83 plus 3 of 10 player pick. It was an 83 or an 82 squad with a team of the week requirement. So that helped team of the weeks quite a bit. On top of that, we had an 83 times 10 team of the week requirement, and we had the 84 times 7 team of the week requirement. So last week, that was a lot of team of the week requirements. This week, it's only this SBC. The 84 times 5 SBC is gone. We only have the 83 plus times 14. It's repeatable 3 times every single day. So it's not like we have 10 Team of the Week requirements daily. Instead, it's just 3, and it's this SBC right here. Now, Team of the Week still did good. Team of the Weeks, we talk about this, and people ask this like every single stream, every single YouTube video, asking about these Team of the Weeks and trying to understand them. You can trade with these Team of the Weeks every day. It's crazy. They're 13.75. You had all weekend. Friday, they're 14K actually. You had all weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, even yesterday on Monday. I think in last night's YouTube video, the Team of the Weeks were like 12K, 12.25. After I posted it, they started to go up, of course. A lot of people started investing, but you had like all weekend to buy these for 12,000 coins. It's really simple. It's just like supply and demand. It's as simple as that. You have an SBC refreshing daily requiring Team of the Weeks. We had it with the 84 times 5. So at content drop, Team of the Weeks go up in price. So Friday is you wouldn't buy before content on Friday. So it's more like Friday night, you buy Team of the Weeks. Saturday at content drop, when an SBC refreshes, everyone does the SBC, Team of the Weeks go up in price. And then at nighttime, no one's on the game. They already did the SBC, Team of the Weeks come back down. You buy them again Saturday night, and then you sell them Sunday at content drop. And then you buy them again Sunday night, Monday morning, you sell them Monday after content drop. Then you buy them again Monday night, and you sell them Tuesday, Wednesday. It's just up, down on Team of the Weeks. Now, when to sell Team of the Weeks, I would say just list them up for like 14.5, 14.75, and you should get sales. Should be pretty easy. Just make sure you're out of them before rival rewards. That's usually just how it is with Team of the Weeks. Just get out of them before rival rewards. Now, just quick math right here. If you're selling these Team of the Weeks for 14.75, they were very easy to buy for 12K. So we'll minus that by 12K. You're making over 2,000 coins per card if you did that on Team of the Week. So if you bought 100 Team of the Weeks, that's 200K. You bought 500 Team of the Weeks, you made 1,000,000 coins. So that's how it is trading with Team of the Weeks. You just keep doing it every single day, and it's literally the easiest coins you will make. The next buy window on Team of the Weeks probably going to be Friday night, so we're not looking to buy these cards for a few days. The fodder Team of the Weeks, of course. So that's our Team of the Week investment dub right there. Really solid. I'm trying to pull up FootGG again. There we go. So Team of the Weeks, great. again, sell them tomorrow on Wednesday. Make sure you're out of them before rival rewards. Now let's look at the evolution we got today. I think we mentioned it in the previous video. Some weird hype, some weird movement on the market, some Evo leaks, like something going on. Now, there was an Evo leak for a center mid evolution, more specifically CDM evolution. So people were thinking, oh my God, Vieira, oh my God, Hullet, stuff like that. Turns out it's CDM exactly. Vieira doesn't even fit it. Also, it's max overall 89, so like the 90 Vieira doesn't fit it. Yeah, so that's the evolution we had today. And again, just a reminder, guys, when it comes to evolutions, you never really want to hold Evo hype leak type stuff into content drop. Like you just here, let's look at it. I'm just going to show you guys again. You can see the graph on Vieira. Just don't hold stuff into content like this. It's really dumb. So Vieira was below 1 million coins right before content drop was 1.5. I think he was even higher than that. I think he may have been like 1.6. But then right back down in price. He'll fluctuate a little bit because he's rare, but if you see a card or if you have a card that's up a ridiculous amount before content even drops for Evo potential hype, sell the card. Do not hold it. It's a horrible idea. So that's that. Also, the Evo stinks. The Evo's garbage. It really doesn't do anything. It gives, I think, press proven playstyle plus. So yeah, pretty garbage Evo, but it's a free one. So never going to complain really about free evolutions. So that's that. That's that for content drop. Let's get into the market. Let's talk about everything. Now, again, market, you guys know I've said it many times. I think in general, the market's just going to be dropping every single week as we get closer and closer to team of the season. And that's what happens with meta cards. They just keep going down and going down in price. There's your market update. Just be careful holding any meta expensive cards in your team. It's as simple as that. Are there some exceptions? Yes, but mainly cards just drop. Now, let's talk about this. We mentioned fodder over the weekend, talked about 85s, picking them up for 2-1. If you bought them, finally, they're actually going up. You should be able to get sales for like 2.5. They're pretty much 2.4. Maybe not on some of these, but you will get sales if you list for like 2.4, 2.5. So nothing crazy on those 85s. Little unfortunate there. We didn't really get any crazy SBCs for them. Tomorrow on Wednesday, we do tend to get some sort of like campaign player pick SBC. So maybe they can go up a little tomorrow, but I wouldn't expect anything crazy. Now, 86s actually did pretty good. 86s were min price. We looked at them. When was it? In a video a couple days ago, they were 3.7. 3. You can see right here yesterday. Even this is yesterday, so Tuesday. This is today. Today they were down at 3.9. Monday they were down pretty much at 3.9 as well. Sunday they were min price. So we called them out at that. They're up 1,000 coins from that. So if you're on a low budget, not too shabby there. Seems like you should get sales at like 4.9. Maybe they'll be above 5K tomorrow on Wednesday. High fodder again. If you want to sell these cards now, I think it's a decent move. I do want to say one thing because someone asked about it on stream. Rival rewards. Where's fodder going to move after rival rewards? Now, obviously, rival rewards bring supply. Usually things come down in price, but it's not a gamble I would take. It's not something I would hold into, but just don't be surprised if you actually see fodder go up after rivals because a lot of people have not completed this Hullet SBC. Let's be honest. It's a really big freaking SBC. It's not easy to complete. So if you have a lot of people that didn't do this SBC, but you end up getting fodder from rival rewards and you get some coins, maybe you go out and you spend those coins to work towards completing Hullet. So you can actually see fodder rise. We've seen that happen in the past on Thursday with rival rewards. When there's a big SBC out, the fodder actually goes up after content. So maybe like I wouldn't necessarily be buying the fodder. Even like holding it is a little sketchy, but keep an eye on it. Maybe tomorrow night before rival rewards, if we see some panic on some of this fodder, maybe something to think about. Just putting it out there. Might be something to think about. So that's the fodder situation. We went over our team of the weeks. Now let's talk about the other investment. The big investment, I was going to full send today on stream. I ended up not doing it because I played some games and it was just really annoying because everyone was bidding on them. Sometimes when I do a trade on stream, a lot of people copy it, and I had to bid like 15, 20 minutes out on these cards. And I was like, yeah, I'm just not doing this right now. I'd rather just buy them later. But the investment, we talked about it. Promo cards. Guys, this is a 2-week promo. The Dreamchaser promo is a 2-week promo. When it's a 1-week promo, the first week on Tuesday, we get a promo upgrade SBC. When it's a 2-week promo, we saw it with the fantasy promo. We saw it with the foot birthday promo. The second week is when we get the promo upgrade. So we are assuming in a week on Tuesday, we get a Dreamchaser promo upgrade SBC. So picking up some of these Dreamchaser promo cards, I don't think is a bad idea. The thing that's nice with these 88 overall card ones as well is they're 88 fodder, and 88 fodder is 11,500, 11,750 coins pretty much. So they really can't drop that much. I was getting them for 11,750 on bid. Do I have it on this account? Yeah, I do. I cleared most of them, but you can see that I was getting them for 11,750, 12K. They're up a little bit right now. Maybe at rival rewards, they come back down, but if you want to pick these up and just wait until Tuesday, I don't think it's a bad idea. Do I think they'll go up a crazy amount? No, not necessarily, but maybe before the SBC comes out, we see like 15, 16, 17K, something like that as people invest and hype builds for the SBC. Now, something to mention with these, because it's a little different, I guess. There's different versions, so it's going to be weird how they do the upgrade SBC, because we have Conference League Dreamchasers, we have UCL Dreamchasers, and we have Europa League Dreamchasers, wherever they are, right here. So that makes it a little interesting. That's it. It's like, could they maybe split it up? And it's like only UCL Dreamchasers, it's only like a certain one, or do they go, you need one UCL Dreamchaser, you need one Europa League Dreamchaser, you need one Conference League. That's where it's a little interesting. So, if you want to split it up, buy a few of each of them, anything like that. Or if you just want to full send one specifically, it's really up to you. But they're 12.75 right now. You'll probably be able to get them on bid for like 12.25, 12.5, something like that. So if you want to pick some of these up, it's very low risk. Again, like I said, because they're very close to fodder price, but then also they're close to discard price as well, because they quick sell for like 10,500, 10,750 coins. But hopefully we can see them go up to like 15, 16, 17K, something like that. So that is that for our investments. Just some Evo talk. We went through it on stream. We were looking at all the evolutions today. Now, looking at the evolutions, we looked at what positions do we not have. And I'm going to see if I can pull up my message again. Do I have the list? I posted it in the Discord, but not like in a chat. I just did it in the general chat. Let me look up messages from Teddy127. And yes, so we have no, I'll show it like this. Let me pull up Discord. Actually, we're not even going to look at this evolution section. So I wrote down all the current Evos that we have right here. So these are all the current evolutions we have. And if you look at it, we have no left back evolution and we have no right back evolution. So obviously, you know, it's not how it works exactly, but you would think eventually, like before other positions, we're more likely to get a left back Evo or a right back Evo. So I wrote this out. I also wrote like a bunch of left back and right back players that are fairly popular. I mean, it's not hard. Just go through left backs and right backs on the game. Look for like big name players. That's pretty much it. It's risky. I mean, stuff like this is like you're just kind of buying blindly and hoping something comes out, but it's more like strategically buying, because we're looking at stuff that's out and stuff that's not out. Like there's no left back or right back evolution out at the moment. And just like to throw out a couple names, right back wise, you have Mycon. I don't know why it's not loading like that. That's weird. Mycon would be a crazy one. If Mycon had an evolution, he would go up quite a bit. Now, this guy goes up and down quite often. He goes from 70K up to 80K, back down to 70K. I'm not saying to buy this Mycon. Obviously, like rival rewards, he could come down Friday if there's no right back evolution supply. He could come down in price. So I'm just kind of mentioning some players, stuff to think about, and if you wanted to pick up a couple and hold, I don't think it's a bad idea, but sometimes it's safe to wait and see what the next promo is looking like. So you'd wait and be like, all right, Dreamchaser Team 2, there's really not a right back. So I wouldn't be afraid to go buy Mycon. Think about the SBCs and objectives as well, stuff like that. And then this is the most obvious one. I mean, I don't even think I'd have to say, this is obvious. This is the best left back in the game. He's the most popular evolution type player. When an Evo comes out, he would skyrocket. If there was a left back Evo and he fits it, he would go insane. Even if it's not even crazy, just people going, oh my God, there's a Tio Hernandez left back Evo, he'd go up a ridiculous amount. So Tio Hernandez, again, another option and another card that just goes up and down in price, down at 230, up at 250. He just constantly goes up and down. If you see a card like this down, I know we're still waiting on a left back SBC from the Serie A. If that card comes out and it's cheap, could maybe cause some panic on Tio. Maybe not a bad idea to buy that panic. So just, throwing some stuff out there. I'm not really a big Evo trader like that. You guys know we've done it with Team of the Weeks. Let's head back over to Footbin. We've done it with Team of the Week cards. We've talked about Bruno. We've talked about Frimpong. We've done... you guys know I love Team of the Weeks. I don't know what's happening with Footbin at the moment. You guys know I love Team of the Weeks. I told you guys to buy in Cuckoo Team of the Week. He was like 55K. He went out of packs. Fit and Evo went to 190K. So I always, every time there's a Team of the Week, go over the best evolution type players. And it's just a good idea to, stock some of these before they go out of packs and then just wait. So right back. There's also no right mid Evo. Frimpong. Something to think about. That's a decent price on PC. PC, you want below 20K. I'd say console, you wanted more like 25, but anything below 26 is probably fine. The other one was Bruno Fernandes. Guys, if you bought Bruno, he went up a good chunk. On PC, he went up a good chunk. He was down a lot. He was down at 21K, though. I was picking up quite a few Brunos really easily last night, but I didn't sit here and just spend the entire night buying him, so I only picked up a handful around 22K. He's up at 28. And again, this Bruno is a card that if he fits in Evo would do really good. Now, only thing that throws me off on like Bruno Evo soon is when you look at the evolutions that I posted in the Discord. We have a center mid Evo. We have a center attacking mid Evo. We have a center mid Evo. We have a center mid Evo. So that's 3 center mid Evos and 1 center attacking mid Evo. We're a little saturated on the center mid evolution. So maybe could end up waiting for a little bit, but who knows? I don't really do evolution trading like this where I look at the Evos and think ahead of like, what do we not have at the moment? I never really do that. So maybe I'm an idiot, but maybe I'm onto something. Who knows? How much did I lose on this Bobby Charlton? I buy cards. I have an issue of trading on stream. I buy cards on stream. He's 145. I can get like a 148 sale. I have an issue of buying cards on stream and then I just forget about them completely and I don't do anything about it. So let's just go 146. I bought for 138. Is that like a break even? I don't even know. I bought Francescoli on stream. Completely forgot about this card. What did I buy him for? 119? Am I getting cooked? Am I getting cooked? Am I getting cooked? He's 145, 149. Nice. I think I bought a couple of him. Join the streams, by the way, guys. Twitch live stream, YouTube live stream. We're live every day on YouTube as well. This Francescoli, I was buying him down here. You see that big drop and you see that big rebound. The other one we did on stream, another guy got in on this with me, was Lenny Euro. He was down at 120. Holy shit. Wow. Do I still have the Lenny Euro? I think I sent him to my club. I might have sent him to my club. Was it this account or is it the other account? Hold up. Where's my Lenny Euro at? Ooh, I don't know how I'm going to find him. I just searched it by bronzes. Premier League special. Let's do that. But you can see Lenny Euro right here. Huge drop. Like ridiculously massive drop. And that is a ridiculously massive rebound. Maybe it's the other account because I don't see Lenny Euro. Anyways, Yeah, I've been calling a couple of these out on stream, and it's really easy, by the way. You just go on FootGG, look at momentum trends, and you can look at, I don't know what's going on with my computer right now, but you go onto FootGG, you look at momentum trends basically, and you can find some deals. Pretty okay. I just had to refresh it. But yeah, you just look at cards that are down, and I've been calling a few out on stream, and you can make a lot of coins doing that, trading, doing some flips. I highly recommend it. Okay. Tomorrow's Wednesday, some sort of campaign upgrade, brand new team of the week. Thursday, marquee matchups. Friday, Dreamchaser Team 2. Guys, that's it for this video. If you have any questions about this video, let me know in the comment section down below. My trading Discord, my Twitch live stream are in the description down below. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.